Hello, my little thieves. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Hello. My eyes are doing something weird. Damn. Thank you, Chini Mimi. I can't say words. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Chini Mini, for the follow. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Um, Welcome back, everybody, to another stream. Tomorrow will be slightly different. I thought I might say this now rather than later, but tomorrow will be slightly different. I will be starting at 4? Like I said I was going to. Wait, when did I say I was going to start? Where's my full schedule? Yeah, 4. So I will be starting at 4, but around 6 p.m. my time, so 2 hours after that, I'll be putting you guys in the BRB screen so that I may go and do my Gallerant's learning program. I don't know how long that will be, but I will return after that. Don't worry about that. We have another in-house this Sunday. Sunday? Yeah, it's on Sunday again. So we'll have another in-house this Sunday, and hopefully this time I'll be up early enough to start Apex and then stream Gallerant's in-house. Today we will be playing Cinderella Phenomenon. I have never heard of this game. I actually don't even know why I downloaded it. I think it was because it was free. And I thought it looked interesting. So I downloaded it. Anyways, this thing doesn't have a full screen function, and it was super loud when I opened it up. So if it's too quiet now, do let me know and I'll turn it back up. I'll just have to turn it down my end. I don't know how much reading I'm gonna do with this. There was an opening song to this, but I don't know if it's copyrighted. So I listened to it privately. But if you guys want to listen to it, I'm sure you can just look up Cinderella Phenomenon opening and it will turn up. But yes, let us let us begin this tale. I don't know if there's any voice acting in it, so I may or may not have to read this entire thing. We recommend viewing the tutorial if this is your first time playing the Renpi visual novel. Would you like to view a tutorial? Sure. Welcome to the tutorial, a quick rundown of the shortcuts and functions of Cinderella Phenomenon. To advance your text, click spacebar or enter. Should you miss a line or two while reading, you can click. Oh my God! There's a back button. You can click the back button in the quick menu located on the upper right hand corner of the text box. There is a limited amount of lines you can roll back to when you use this function. The shortcut for this function is page up. I'm not going to remember that. For the lines you've already seen, you can click skip button or to toggle the activation of the skip mode. The keyboard shortcut for this function is tab or holding control. For the best experience, you may activate the auto forward mode. We won't do that because I'll be reading it and we all know I'm slow as fuck at reading. It could also be deactivated when you advance the text manually. The text speed and time are for the delay may be adjusted through settings. In-game menus, which consist of settings and save files, can be accessed by clicking the glass slipper or simply by pressing right-click. In your settings menu, you can customize your reading experience. You can also enable or disable full screen mode, and the right choice indicator. The right choice indicator? There's a right choice in this? Well, we all know how I do it. I live with my choices. If we end up with a bad ending, that's on me then, isn't it? This is also where you can customize the skip mode function. I want to point out that I did go to the settings and I did put this game on full screen. But by putting this game on full screen, it disappeared on OBS. So we're playing this game on windowed, unfortunately. The setting menu lets you adjust this. Oh wait, did we already? No, we didn't. The settings menu lets you adjust the text speed and the time auto forward mode takes before displaying the next line. Last but not least, you can adjust the volume. I've already done that. You can have up to 72 save files in the save menu. They can be loaded even while playing the story in case you need to recall events or reconsider your choices. We live with our choices in this household. In this stream, we live with our choices. And whether or not it's the right choice will really not matter. That concludes the tutorial. Enjoy the Cinderella phenomenon experience. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystallum Lucus, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucus was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread further than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches were inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked, so be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucas Bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blind by their hatred for the humans who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum, I'm just gonna call it Tenna from now on. The Tenna bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenna was lost. Peace was restored and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when it's time to inevitably return. Sign here, Lucy. Nah, that's not our name. This is our name. Prologue, the princess. My name, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yo. My name is Phantom Rilla Breton, daughter of King Gennaro Breton III. I am the crowned princess of the kingdom of Angelia. The hell is it? Angelia. Angelo? I don't know. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I was gonna say a lovely peasant, what the fuck? I feel like I am stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It had started like we all know I'm bad at reading words. It had started out like any other day. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stopped and listened to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other, with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you know who was defeated. You two were hired to work, not talk. We're sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angelio would be better off without that dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angelia the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore, and she will not come back, ever. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I'm on my way. Oh, Wazzer, thank you so much for the mask toggle. Give me just there we go. The King Ophelia and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously? I don't think I've ever seen that word before.
Conspicuous.
Oh, conspicuous. I've never seen that word written out before, goddamn. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignored their absence. Good morning, Phantom. Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Phantom. Phantom? Ophelia? Ophelia Windisoff. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true king. A true king? She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up at the person sitting opposite me. Aw, look at the bunny. Rod Benedict Windisoff, my stepbrother. is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and is the younger of Ophelia's children. He is mute and uses a plush bunny to voice his thoughts. That is adorable. I like the plush bunny. Where did I go? VTube Studio? Where did I go? Where did I go? No! VTube Studio do be crashing. I don't know if it crashed, but it definitely wasn't functioning. So let's try that again, shall we? Ah, I'm back. There we go. I have returned. Okay. Oh. It was apparently given to him by a fairy. Hang on a minute. There we go. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister... My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She is probably the most infuriating person I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Oh, here she comes. I'm sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And here she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you too, Phantom. It is a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emily? I'm gonna call her M. Wittensov, Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she too were born a princess. As if she could be crowned princess, perhaps to steal my place. I will never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside with silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. So, Em, you are reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you? Oh, yes. There are so many, and they're all so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. I am happy that you like them. I love them. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. It's because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. But why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales misled humans to believing they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they had wanted them to, the humans blamed the witches for granting them in the first place. Why are you implying about the witches, Phantom? The atmosphere shifts and the air in the room grows heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in the world. Perhaps humans are the cause of their own downfall. Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over Angel. I was very young then, and mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I cannot bring myself to care. How do you know the curses are so innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to reveal Angel after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. Phantom, darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your child. Ah, fuck. I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Phantom, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I'm done. Excuse me. My father and I never got on, but our relationship was significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years and I have never felt any love from him. He treats Em and Rod, who only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. Better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, she would still be here. Why the sour face so early in the morning, princess? Oh Jesus, is this Mamon 2.0? Let me guess. It is the king, the queen, and Princess M. Or Princess M. Or is it all of them? I ignore his question. Frizz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. Fitzgerald Aidan Leverton, son of the highest knight of the Order of Caldera. His father, Sir Alcaster, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcaster is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned the honor of becoming my personal knight. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. You could wait in the throne room then. You should wait in the throne room then. Thank you. Princess? Yes? You know, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that of any importance? Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Well, I won't take up more of your time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You're going to town today, remember? I deflated as the realization dawns upon me. It has been 2 days since the king issued the order. Phantom, I would like you to accompany M on one of her town outings. Surely you could send the maids with her instead. I would not request you to accompany her if I was going to send her with the maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Step-sister. She is your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your blood. 2 days from now, you're going to accompany M outside. It has been 4 years since you last left the palace, Ever since then, you've locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angelel was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angelel is, really is. Phantom, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with M, and she will show you the town that you only ever see through your windows. Is that an order? If it needs to be. Are we clear? Phantom. Understood. The last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. I shake my head, removing myself from the memory. I am safe here. Princess, are you alright? It won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can you be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. She loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. Delora, do you think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. My dolls are my only friends. They are the only ones I can trust. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different, so elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts and cakes and sweets. A child's dream. I'd been fascinated by the dolls, which had always held a little greeting card. A card with the words, "I love you," on it signed by M. The card would tell me that to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared, in her own way. The secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Yes? Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Delora. Oh. Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithros? Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Father trusts him with a great deal, just like he does Sir Alcaster. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Sir Mithros talking to Mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There is something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Until our next meeting, dear princess. Your Majesty. Phantom, are you ready? You will enjoy this. I've heard the toy shop has lovely dolls. This will be good for you. You will get to know your sister better and you'll be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angel, about your subjects. I will not learn anything I do not already know. Why do you always believe that people around you are incapable of good? Because I've seen how quickly people will betray and manipulate each other, then to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. You do not see clearly. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are. I believe I am already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I have seen that there is no good in you. Where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. I'd just lost a mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe then he would have shown me some love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. That is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I know that I've hurt you. I know that there's nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Enough! I have already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder at the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. It will be okay. How can you be so sure? Thank you for agreeing to accompany Ed. I would not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Hello, how can I help? Vierica! Princess M, how good to see you! I trail M, ignoring her as she embraced her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why M insists she buys gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I'm outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, Princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. There's no need to be formal, Viorica. I'm still the same as I was. Oh, yes, Rod's come along as well. It's been a while, Viorica. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Phantom. The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alchester's son. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady.
Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald. You really are as handsome as Em described in her letters.
I'm sorry?
Please don't mind her, Fitzgerald. I'm sorry, Em.
Right.
uh... So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys, gifts for some new friends.
Toys?
From here? Are you sure? Of course I am.
I crossed my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Princess, I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. Sorry, my legs are chapped. I'm trying to fix that. Good morning! Up until this point, I have considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring.
Oh, you're early today, ma'am.
I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now?
Oh, of course. Let me go fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Em.
Why is she smiling at me?
Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you.
That lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison.
Who is she?
She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy.
A fairy? Fairies had saved Angel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet a fairy is still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading.
Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod.
Likewise. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I'm out, I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point to avoid me. Like I'm the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago.
I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years.
Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only Em walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company.
Oh, look! A street performance! It's been so long since I last watched one.
Street performance? Good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. The boy named Waltz snapped his fingers and colorful flower petals started to rain down from the sky.
Isn't that pretty?
And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in the audience, in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snapped his fingers and white lilies appeared in his hands.
Oh, thank you.
The boy looked at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he smiles and gives me a weary smile. I hope to see you again during my next show.
We'll definitely try.
He gracefully bows before moving back to his area of to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd.
There are performers like this all around Angel. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorites.
I don't intend to leave the palace again.
But you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you.
I did not do it for you. I'm only here because the king ordered me to go with you.
I just want us to be closer. I want to try to be your friend.
I don't want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you.
But
Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from M. Stop. He is staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry.
Rod, don't.
Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Princess, wait! Don't follow me. Princess! I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they are happy. And I heard Anise lost her job at the palace. It's true. Crown Princess makes sure the poor girl was fired. I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again, Anise. Was that the name of one of the maids that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that Anise, hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please? My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with a cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspect they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite of our Princess M. That child's an angel. We all know she should be the crown princess. Annoyance begins to shimmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since M entered my life, I am always being compared to her. Now I have become second best. I am Phantom Riela Briton, daughter of King Gennaro Briton III and the crown princess of the Kingdom of Angel. I am royal blood. She is nothing. There you are! Princess, you must come back with me. If it is getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess, are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head to meet Dolores's glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open only to see Delora sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on this shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Laura? It's almost time. I pinch my cheek to make sure I'm not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. I hope you are ready, Princess. What? The doll turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I have been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. All the answers will come in time, but right now I am here to give you something, Princess. Is this? Cinderella's very own glass slipper. It is beautiful. Too beautiful. Oh, it is beautiful. Too beautiful. Then the realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch! A smart girl. I knew you'd figure it out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Hey! Wake up, girl! Uh-huh? Where, Ow! My head!
You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you.
I was in my room. How am I here?
Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child?
Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner?
If you're the crown princess, then I am the queen. You must have You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand delusions.
I am not delusional. I am Phantom Rila Breton, blood daughter of King Gennaro Breton III and the crown princess of Angel.
Right, the king never had a daughter with that witch.
Is she referring to Mother? Witch?
Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
I can only stare at her, puzzled.
Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess M and Prince Rod. You are most definitely neither of them.
What?
Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them off.
With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I'm wearing tattered clothes that I did not have, and that I did not have shoes on. No, no, no! This cannot be happening! Something shines against my chest, and I reach to grab it. This is... It all floods back. Delora being a witch, Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace and speak with the king. Let me in! Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I am the crown princess Phantom Rila Breton. I must speak with my father. As loath as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I addressing him by title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we force you. If you would only... Make way for the king! The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 horses, while the last horse was a different, familiar rider. Father! I immediately move to block the path of his horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty! What is it? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even father is a part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone? He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or 2. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please, let your parents know. I don't want your pity, Father. Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty. I watch as my father and 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again. Where is your home, girl? There is nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me. Now look here, our orders were to leave me alone. Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes. Bleary? What? I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage. Or the fact that my own father does not recognize me.
Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor.
I clutch the pouch closer to my chest and run to an empty alley. I huddle in the corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I opened them, everything would be back to normal. A dream. No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace.
Why?
The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you.
But they're always so nice to me.
That is only because you are the crowned princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I'm trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand?
I understand.
Chapter 1. The Marchen. When I open my eyes, I'm still on the streets. I must have fallen asleep. But this nightmare continues. I am cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in a dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. Well, there's a frightening sight. Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with nobility that lived around here. Ah, just look at how ragged she looks.
What are you looking at?
At two women that lack the basic manners of a noble upbringing.
Silence, girl. Do you know who you are talking to?
No, and I don't care.
What nerve! Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level.
I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words. I become acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything for almost a day. I have been sitting here, thinking of the new mess that is my life. But moping around will not break my curse. Crying will not help either. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Delora. I swear I'll make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I will find food first. Is this all the king thinks I am worth? Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you is no place in this restaurant. But why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoo! There is nothing for you here. He just swatted me away like a fly. The nerve. Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into a fist and walk away. I get the same treatment in the next 3 restaurants I try. I am treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crowned princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. I have been eating stale bread, anything to keep the hunger at bay, but the bread barely helps. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I began to make my way over there. Ow! My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. If only I had enough coin for a pair of shoes. but food is more important. If the rags that I am wearing and the pouch of money are all that I have, then I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. You'll need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take the coin from my pouch and hand it to her. This should be enough. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got those coins. Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any other customers. Without another word, I turn and start walking away from the woman. So this is the goodness of the people of Angel. I take a bite out of the croissant, cringing a little at the dryness. Hey girl. What now? We saw you at the shop. Want to share how you got your coin there? Excuse me. Look at her, brushing us off like she's royalty or something. Let me go. You ain't no better than us. Now, be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on my left grabs my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. You will not, these brutes. I will not let these brutes take anything away from me. I elbow the man's stomach and aim to kick the other man's shin. I have an opening, and I take it. What? I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey! Where do I go? I'm not familiar with the streets at all. It's highly likely I'm just going to hit a dead end. Where should I go? Oh my god. No. Oh my lord. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Right is always the right way. Hey, this way! No time to talk, princess. How do you know who I am? There's another one. There's another one! Stop running, you two! Come on! The boy grabs my wrist and pulls me after him. He takes off with a sudden burst of speed, and then I'm running even faster than I just was. Oh, hey. Thank you so much for the toggle. Fuck! Seriously? Oh my god, that's the first thing you do when you come in here. What the fuck? Hi, Ozzy. Thanks for throwing shit at me. I'm not entirely convinced following him is a good idea, but at least the boy seems to have better sense of direction than me. Oh! Our running causes rocks in the pathways to come loose before I notice them in my path. I step down hard on them. A sharp pain shoots up into my foot, and I collapse on the ground. It hurts! Princess! I try to stand, but the pain in my feet is unbearable. I fall back down into the dirt with a gasp. I can't! We've got you now. Just hand over your coins and neither of you will get hurt. I won't let you touch her. Huh, says the little boy. Well, well, well. What is this ghastly sight before me? 2 adults threatening a child and a lady? How very ungentlemanly. What are the likes of you even doing around this neighborhood? You asking to get fleeced? Asking? Perhaps I'm in the mood for a scuffle. The nobleman brandishes his sword, his expression confident, maybe even cocky. I don't know, he kind of looks like that lady from before. Show me what you got, sirs. And please, don't bore me. Who are these people? I ain't dealing with this for money. He's got a sword. What? Come back here, you coward. The 2 of us can take him. I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. You're late. Sorry, kid. You know how hard it is for me to be invisible around here. Wait, what did you just call me? At ease, small one. These two know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they are frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles, the hunger coming back with vengeance. My body feels light. Hey, princess! Princess! Calm down. Parfait will be able to help her. But for now, we need to move before anyone else sees us. Yeah. I made the right choice! Oh! The crystal. Oh, yay! We made the right choice! You have made the right choice. The crystal on the upper right-hand corner indicates that you've made the right choice for a particular love interest. Each color corresponds to a certain love interest. They also appear blatantly after you make the choice, so keep your eyes and ears open. I made the right choice! See, I said it. I said it. Right is right. Right is always right! Ha 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 ha. Oh, excuse me. Don't worry. You're safe now. Everything is fading. A dream? What is that in your hands?
It was hurt. I just wanted to help it, but it died. It was all my fault.
It is not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak.
But
This is the world. Only the strong survive, and the weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now, wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry ever again. Do you understand?
yes.
Now, get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child?
Yes, Mother.
I don't know about you, but her mom kind of sounds like a bitch.
Oh, you're awake.
Where am I?
Well,
This isn't my room. My hand flies to my chest, remembering my glass slipper hangs from my neck. Still here.
are you okay, miss?
This girl is the maid that tore Dolores' dress. The one I fired for her clumsiness.
Miss?
To think I would meet her again here, like this. Leave me alone.
Right, of course. Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain.
Now what? Haven't thawed at all, have you, Ice Princess? You! Suddenly, there she is, Delora, standing before me with a snide smile, looking happy with herself. She is the cause of everything I have been through. All the pain, heartache, and hunger. It is her fault. I try to stand thinking to give the witch a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touch the ground, pain shoots up my legs. I end up falling back to the bed.
Ow!
You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared off. She had been taking care of you for the past 2 days. 2 days? I've been passed out for 2 days? I am suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse! Now!
Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice?
You do, you. What do you want? Gold?
What I want is worth more than all the gold you could summon in Angel Princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take back a curse. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back.
Mother burned the books before I could read more than one or two of them. I do not think either involve curses, just genies and trading away your voice for legs.
Ah, it's good that you're awake, Princess.
Oh, she's a fairy. Parfait. Should you really be up and about?
Don't fuss, I'm feeling much better.
Are you a witch as well?
Oh no, my name is Parfait. I am a fairy.
A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with one another. Impossible.
Oh, look at her face. You were expecting that at all?
You weren't expecting that at all, were you, Princess? What's going on?
I'm sure you have many questions, I'm sure you have many questions, Princess.
How do you know I am the princess? Don't be silly. She's a fairy. Of course she knows.
I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions.
I don't even know where to start.
What would you like to know?
I don't know why, but Parfait, poor Parfait, she looks tired as hell. She looks tired as heck. Hang on, I'm gonna just save this just in case I can't come back to it. Parfait looks tired as hell. Why was I cursed? Seriously, you're going to ask that? I wouldn't have to ask if I knew the answer.
You have such a temper on you.
Very well, this one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked princess who deserves to be punished.
Delora,
a curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways.
Delora, you could have put it in more nicely.
I'm sure that I'm pretty sure I was already being nice. Change? Why do I need to change?
Are you completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people?
The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father?
The way you treat Princess M.
Why would they need to be treated any differently? You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, Princess. Some smidget of kindness. Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you. The instant they get what they want, they'll just throw you away. How do I break the curse? The necklace you've got is one of Cinderella's slippers. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper. Complete the pair. And how do I do that?
By doing 3 good deeds.
What?
It's a very easy thing to do. At least for someone who knows how to be good.
At least for someone who knows how to be good. 3 good deeds. What does that even mean? I wouldn't even know where to start.
Take heart, Princess. Goodness is innate in everyone.
Are you sure that is the case with this one?
Delora, you're not helping.
I am a witch, and I think I have more goodness in my big toe than she has in her entire body.
Now you're just being mean. For every good deed you accomplish, you will get a piece of the glass slipper. When you've gotten all 3, you'll complete the pair and the curse will break. Simple.
I suggest you start by polishing that attitude of yours. What happens if I don't break the curse? I think you know the answer of to that one, Princess. Why are you two working together?
To answer that, we'll have to give you a bit of a history lesson.
Oh, I've got this. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals.
Dramatics aside, there is one crystal in the kingdom called the Crystallum Lucus. It is powered by happiness and love. The other is the Crystallum Tenebrarum, powered by fear and anger. The strongest of the witches is the Tenebrarum bearer. The strongest of the fairies is the Lucas bearer.
Parfait is the Lucas bearer. I take in Parfait's frail and sickly appearance. She is the strongest fairy.
The Great War greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. And with no child, I have no successor to my burden.
What does a bearer do?
The bearer regulates the energy of the crystals and keeps the balance between darkness and light. For centuries, the fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom.
Until a certain human decided to be a pest. Who was he?
I knew him as Gabriel Grimm. He wrote the fairy tales.
And he started the feud between the witches and the fairies in the process. How could a single person have so much power?
It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to hunt them.
Didn't the witches fight back? We weren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But that all changed when the Tenebrarum bearer decided revenge was more important than our promise.
The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger and fill the human heart with negative emotion. All to feel the power of the Tenebrarum. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches and the Tenebrarum grew far stronger than they were ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight. And then the Great War happened. The Tenebrarum bearer was eventually defeated. The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but
many lives were lost.
The good witches suffered horribly.
We still have to stay hidden in hopes to have any kind of peace. Are you trying to make me believe that there are good witches?
The Tenebrarum can poison a heart and mind into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the Tenebrarum, in maintaining harmony. Some inevitably are corrupted.
Many good witches were corrupted during the war. Most remain that way.
Many do not believe it, but witches can be just as kind as fairies.
And yet it wasn't a fairy that cursed me. I've done good by cursing you, Princess. You'll thank me when you've broken it.
Delora. Delora was not corrupted by the Tenebrarum. She is as good as they come. Hopefully you will come to see that for yourself.
I doubt it. Apart from your own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal, which is
to restore the balance between darkness and light.
3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't she just go to a ball and find a prince? What does doing good have to do with that? Going to a ball, finding a prince, it's all so old-fashioned. No fun in that.
Cinderella was a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others even when they were cruel to her. Anyway, I brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them here. I'll leave them on the table.
The princess sounds like a bitch. Well, if you're raised with a mother, you know that dream sequence we were in just now, the one that had like a storybook kind of paper feel? That was her mother. If you're raised by a mother like that, I wouldn't be surprised if you turned out like this. And like and also she wasn't really like taken care of properly by her father either. When their mother passed away, he didn't really give her any consoling. He actually just kind of by the princess's description kind of just left her alone. And she suffered in her pain in solitude. Yeah. So it's kind of unfortunate with that, and you know, that do be something.
We'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like you to meet.
I cannot believe this. I look down at my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit that while sore, they're nowhere near as painful as they had been 2 days before.
Here's some salve I made for you. It will help with the pain.
Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace. Oh, she probably doesn't remember I'm the princess. But still, she has no reason to do such things for me. I ignore the slap for the time being and gingerly stand up, testing my feet for pain. The injury is definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change into the clothes that have been left there. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wear in the palace, but still it is a far improvement from my rags. All my life, I never had to lift a finger. And now, I will not let them see how much they had rattled me. I'm just gonna drink some water. I've been reading for 1.5 hours without drinking any water. I just dripped some water on my shirt.
Ew. Dribble.
I will not let them see how much they have rattled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I will free myself from this curse. What is this place? There are several people in the room chatting amiably with each other. I noticed the girl that had left the slab for me by the counter serving drinks. But as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence.
Well, look at what we have here. The Ice Princess herself.
Huh? They know who I am?
I didn't think it was true.
Cursed for her cold-heartedness.
As to be expected.
You remember who I am, and yet you still treat me like this?
Well, you aren't really the princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl.
Everyone, please, you shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense. I cannot believe that. Not when the people Parfait is referring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their gazes. As I meet their gazes. Fuck! Ugh. Hello, Alcatraz. I'm doing alright. We're just doing some reading. There's no voice actors in this one like in the letter, so I'm reading everything. What is this place?
Welcome to the Marchand Tavern, a home for those with a fairy tale curse.
You make it sound like some kind of holiday home.
Don't ruin my moment, Delora.
Martian? Tavern?
The Marchand was built 3 years ago when the number of curses in Angela continued to rise. The goal is to gather those affected so they might help each other break their curse. Of course, I am also here to provide help as necessary. Only the curse and those allied with the curse with our cause can stay here. The evil and the wicked will never find this place.
Most of the people here are cursed. How come these people remember who I am?
The curse are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse.
Well, I mean, someone else in my last stream called me sire, so I don't know. And it's up to you, I don't mind.
Your conditions are simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people here are cursed, they still remember your title.
It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected.
Come, princess, let me introduce you to a few boarders we have at the merchant. At the marchand.
Parfait beckons the serving girl over.
I am Anis. This is Anise. She helps out in the marchand and does most of the cooking.
I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology.
Miss Delora? What are you talking about?
Don't worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you.
Huh?
I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not benefit a palace maid. I only did what was necessary.
Well, it's nice to meet you, princess. I am Anise Hello. Hello? Willow? I hope we get along.
Really? This is how you're going to start doing good? I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Please, you two, don't fight.
I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to the two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. They are faces I have seen in the palace before.
This is
Jurian Valiant and Garland Burrot.
How do you know?
Both of you were in the Let me collect myself. Both of you were in the Order of Caldera. That's right. They were two of Sir Alchester's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently it was because they acted against Sir Alchester's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here? We help the fairies.
They and Anise are exceptions. They're allowed in the tavern without the curse.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you so much for the...
Oh my god, Jesus!
Why you guys rating me when I'm doing the most boring thing in the world? Thank you guys so much for the raids. Thank you, Ada. Thank you, Alice. Thank you so much for the raid, you too. You guys are playing Apex. Were you duoing up in here? Were you duoing? How was it? Oh, happy birthday, Alice! Is it your birthday today? Happy birthday. Let me give you a free one. Mwah. Ozzy pretended they knew how to mod. That's so cute. You're trioing and he said, oh, you were there too. Oh, I see. Yeah. Happy birthday, Alice. I hope your day's been going well. To those of you who don't know me, hello Raiders. My name is Phantom. I am a Persona VTuber. I am an artist, voice actor, and content creator. Do variety streaming here on Twitch. I'm currently playing Cinderella Phenomenon. I post other content on YouTube as well. If you'd like to see VODs, if you missed anything, then they're all there too. They all have their own individual playlists, of course, if you want something easier to find. But welcome to the show, everybody, and I hope you enjoy yourself here. It's been going fantastic? That's great! I hope you had some nice cake. Cake is always good. I like cake. Anyway, I'll summarize what we've just been through. Our character is the princess, crowned princess of this land. She has been cursed by a witch to live the life of Cinderella, so a poor person, and to become good because she is horrible. That's the easiest way I can explain it without having to go into too much detail. So, the people in front of us now are two dishonored knights and a fairy. I'm sure you can tell which one's which. Parfait is the fairy who's speaking now. Thank you so much for the redeem there, Ozzy. Mwah. Mwah. I'll read the line again. I'm not sure if I read it already.
They and Anise are exceptions and are allowed in this tavern without the curse. Jurian and Garland lend us their strength to protect the merchant.
Protect?
From the witches, they do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken.
And what about you?
I am an exception.
Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part.
Remember, not all witches are evil.
Your curse is a test. A test?
Originally, the wicked are cursed so that they would learn to change. Their curse were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess.
I really am only trying to help you. I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back.
Well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse. Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse.
I will try, Grizzly. I won't make any promises here, but I'll be too focused on reading. How about I draw a stupid face on Ozzy's commission later? Will that help? That works? Okay, I'll do that. I'll draw a really dumb face. I'll just have to write it down, make sure I have that noted down. Okay. Okay. Alright, then I'll do that later. Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess try to be friendly. We have work to do, Delora. Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, princess. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Now that I am alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust. Contempt. As if I am the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the merchant in the first place. Make friends. All I ever had were dolls. I have never needed friends. I'll break this curse on my own. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Grizzly. Brutal. I was told It was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up and the anger apparent on his face. His hands clenched and unclenched into fists as he glared at me pointedly. Jurian and Garland placed themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man. You know the rules. Ahem. You know the rules. What happens in the past stays in the past. And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the Marchant. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here. No matter. The Ice Princess will get what's coming to her. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again. Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone. Jurian's tone is cold and firm. There is no doubt that she meant what she says. So these are the great knights of the Order of Chaldeor. Dira. The Marchant begins to settle down and everyone eventually goes back to their conversation and meals. I walk towards an empty table, realizing that I'm deliberately ignored. I became immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me. Somehow, when I've only ever They hate me somehow, when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? The only people who treated me with any respect were Anise, Jurian, and Garland. Is it because they cannot remember who I am? Give me a second, guys. I seem to have unbuckled my necklace. I think I'll just take it off and deal with it later. Yeah, I'll take it off and deal with it later. Maybe being in the Marchant is not such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds. How am I supposed to complete 3 when I don't even know if I can when I don't even know if I can even accomplish 1? May I join you? See, she looks like him! He looks like her! Yo! What? I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop. Her beauty only manages to take my breath away. What is she doing here? I decided I wanted to fix my necklace now. There we go. It's all fixed. I fixed it, guys. It's fine. It's all Gucci. Oh, hi, Yang. Hi. How was your shift? I hope it went well. I'm just putting on my necklace. Don't mind me careening my head to the left. How was your shift? And thank you for the hydrate. I'll take that in a second. Tiring? Oh, dear. I hope it was alright, though. I'm sure you had some serotonin. Was your hubby also in that shift? Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Always. Well, I'm sure you had a good time, even if it was tiring. Well, it's good to see you here, Yang. Always nice to see you here. What is she doing here? You were in the toy shop. Ah, yes, I was there picking up some items for a friend. I am humbled you still remember me. Some good old hugs are always a good boost of energy after work. Yes. Yes, it is. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma. How appropriate that your hair is red, much like Karma. This game is pretty. Yeah, the drawing so far has been very nice. Yeah, how appropriate that her name is Karma. You know, I don't know if any of you guys have watched Assassination's Classroom, but I'm sure you guys know which Karma I'm talking about. Your name is Karma? A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no? Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away. Oh, you're that magician boy. Boy? Oh, how appropriate. Boy. Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours. You would hit a lady? How savage! Anyways, I am Waltz Kretz. Oh, that's why he looks young! Anyway, I am Waltz Cresswell. I have the Neverland curse. What about you, princess? What is your fairy tale curse? Does everyone share what their curse is? We talk about it freely in The Martian. The whole point is helping each other break our curse, after all. Hard to do if we keep our fairy tales quiet. He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly. Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret. He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow for every young baby. He looks so cute though. He's so precious. I just want to head pats. Wait. I got it. Hang on. Wait, I got it. I don't even have to fake it. Yeah! Head pats for me? Oh, thank you, Ozzy. I'll get the head pats. Oh shit, I'm shifting myself. I'll have to get rid of that one though, because it's not gonna stay. He's not gonna stay in the same place forever, unfortunately. But we gave him some nice head pats. We give the nice head pats to the boy that saved us. Man? Boy man? The smile never leaves Karma's face. I feel like Karma has a curse that makes it so that she transforms from a woman to a man, right? So that means she's either got, you know, the Shrek curse or something else. But I don't know any fairy tale where a woman turns into a man, like a woman by day and a man by night. I don't know. Did you just say Shrek curse? Yeah, there's Shrek curse. The Fiona curse? How'd you say it? I don't know. Has anyone managed to break their curse? I've been told a few have. A few? That's not very reassuring. Well, at least the curses can be broken. I cannot particularly say that reassures me either. What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? Can you talk to us about it? Tell us what it is. Cinderella. Oh, goodness. Cinderella. And that explains the nature of your curse. Only it's been reversed, hasn't it? Riches to rags. That's one way of putting it. Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, princess. He mostly speaks nonsense. He? Princess? Parfait's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone.
though I'm sure you already know him quite well.
Rod? So you really are cursed.
Wait!
Wait, is the rabbit significant to his curse? Does he have the Wonderland curse? Is that what it is? Oh fuck! No, 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 no! Oh, okay, okay, okay. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. No, 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 no. It's fine. He didn't say anything. I'm still stuck with Ozzy, so still cursed. What the heck? Ozzy's a curse, then I'm cursed for life.
I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod, so he still had some way to voice his opinions.
Oh, so he has the Little Mermaid curse, if that's the case.
Sebi? It's short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it?
I only know Sebi as something Grell would call Sebastian. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I mean.
It's nice to meet you, princess.
Sebi's voice changes when it greets me. The tone it uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod. Perhaps it is what Rod's voice actually sounds like. You'll always be cursed, muhahaha. Ozzy, keep that up and I'll be sure to curse your PNG for sure. Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean... The mermaid's curse. The mermaid's curse. What? That is my curse. Yes! Oh my god, second guess was correct. It's the mermaid curse. Rod has been mute all this time because he's cursed? Does everyone else know? Obviously. They are my family. Even the king? He knows as well. So I am the only one you never told. I didn't think you'd particularly care either way. He's not wrong. Yet I cannot believe I did not know. I was left out once again. What are you doing here?
I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That is why he's come to the merchant from time to time.
But I don't even want... Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. It was a big surprise when I woke up one day and you weren't in the palace. An even bigger surprise when I found out no one remembered you. It's been days since I was cursed. I wonder, how are things in the palace? Livelier, happier. Happier? I've never seen my family happier than they are now. I'd say it's a good thing you aren't a princess anymore. I'd always thought Rod didn't really care about me regardless, but is this true? The truth? But this is the truth? I didn't read that right. Holy shit. So, I have to be cursed for you to open up about your how you truly feel? The only reason I didn't say anything earlier was because M didn't want me to. I am happier too now that you're gone. I don't have to pretend to like you anymore. I'm going to return to the palace now. I'm gone and they're all happier.
Your very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happier without you.
Even the king. What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in the marchant,
I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry.
You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them?
Now isn't the time to explain.
When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient. Has the prince already left? Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse. Did I miss something? No. Right. Maybe the fairy is right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. Well, Parfait, I think it's time we get down to business. What should we do with her? What are you talking about now? You, of course. You've got nowhere to go, right? She's right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shivering. I will do anything so long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can stay in the marchand with me, and the rest of my boarders. I'd almost forgot what hope felt like. But you'll have to work in exchange for a room. I celebrated too soon. What? Magic has its limitations. Just like anything else, money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The marchand doesn't attract many customers since only the cursed and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed and my funds are tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke? Ouch, even the Ice Princess can tell. And yet you still take people in? That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault. I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me, and I can't help but agree. Woman, you look tired as hell, and I'm really one to talk, aren't I? Why don't you just leave? I assume you've got enough to take care of yourself. Leave someone who's in need of help? I could never. And that, princess, is how goodness works. How goodness works? It's not as if I accept freeloaders. All my boarders help me run the marchand and do errands. The princess will never work a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful. Oh, the princess has never worked a day in her life. I doubt she'll be useful. If karma can be useful, anyone can. I have yet to see karma be anything else but useless. Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes. Do I even have a choice? I toss and turn in bed, unable to fall asleep. The mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again. For any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls. Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait! I sit up immediately. What's going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other merchant boarders, Waltz, Jurian, and Garland, are sitting on the satay looking anxious. Satay? What's happening? Sorry, did I wake you? Did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Jurian and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here. An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about. Lady Parfait and Anise are tending to the man now. These people, will they just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous? Do you think the witches got to him? It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise had asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes with the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace. Goodness, what's that portrait done to you to deserve that look? I must say that it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone. What do you want? I had something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd tag along with you. If you're going, you bring this tray up yourself. You're not in any position to delegate your duties to me, miss. Come on, our guest must be famished. Seeing no way out, I follow Delora to It's Morse code. I don't know what you're talking about. It's Morse code. Seeing no way out, I follow Delora to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. I thought the man would have been old, but surprisingly he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widened. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? What? Am I in heaven? Or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it. I see. How can a humble gentleman like myself do for you? What? How can? I can't read. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? Ah, you... Oh no. You could join me on this bed. It is very comfortable and there's plenty of room for both of you. I'll follow your lead on this one, princess. Princess? Of course, such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray. Oof, I really want to throw it at him, but at the same time I know that's probably not a good choice, so I'm gonna stay quiet. Your wish is my command and my fate, my princess. My sweet princess. If you want, you can have him. I'll pass, thanks. You wanna ask me for a favor? What's the favor? Ask away. Depending on the favor, I'll either say yes or no. Aim the throw toggle, and I'll toggle it. Aim the throw at him? You want me to throw tits at him? Fuck me. Oh my god. Okay. Go for it. What the fuck, yay! You guys are excited. accepting it just to throw shit at him. What the hell? Okay. Alright, you had your fun. Okay. That's what he deserves. Adina! Adina, hello. Hi, Adina. Oh, how I've missed you dearly.
Oh, he's awake.
Oh, sheesh! Oh, thank you so much, Adina, for 9 months in the VIP booth. You're always welcome there, and you know it. Hey. Thank you so much for the 9 months. They're lovely. Mwah. Another lovely lady has entered my chambers. I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of 3 of you at once. Oh god, he's a simp. I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she'd had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. That would have been hilarious. But it wouldn't have been on him because Parfait entered.
Delora, patience. He may not even be at the right state of mind right now.
How much you want to bet this is how he acts anyway? The scarf, the shoulder scarf, immediately tells me he's probably a Casanova if he's into women.
He did take injuries to the head after all.
The man finally stops and looks just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What? You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here? If he knows, then he's... Oh well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the Ice Princess.
What is your name, good sir?
I would answer any question you ask me, madam, but... The man looks down at the notebook in his hands. I don't remember. What Disney character had amnesia? I don't know any Grimm's Tale or Disney characters that had amnesia.
Amnesia?
I know everything about Angel, and yet I do not know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse. Oh. Well, there you go. He has the Rumpelstiltskin curse. Damn. Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale? I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. A fairy tale curse?
Do you remember how to break it?
From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries. He shows us the notebook that he's been holding onto since we entered the room. My first memory of waking up and holding this. My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information in here, but it's empty.
Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Phantom will leave your breakfast here and will give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else.
Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Delora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tale books in the palace before I got a chance to read all of them.
Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl
that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn straw into gold and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time, she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered that she spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man appeared. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so many raid. Oh my god. Oh, thank you so much for the raid, another Chia. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Ozzy, you still here? Do you mind giving them a shout out? Thank you very much. Hello, raiders. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Phantom. I'm a Persona VTuber. I'm an artist, voice actor, and content creator. Do variety streaming here on Twitch. I'm currently playing Cinderella Phenomenon, and I post other content on YouTube as well. Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you enjoy yourself here. I hope Apex treated you well, Chia. I hope Apex treated you well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, Penguin. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy yourself here. I hope Apex treated you well. Did you get any dubs? I hope you did. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Puri the Panda. Welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Apex was fun. We got some dubs. That's great. Woo! You got some dubs. A+, A star. Yay. But welcome to the show, everybody. We're doing a whole lot of reading. So I hope that you'll be able to relax. Maybe grab a blanket and some coffees while you listen to me tell this interesting tale. It's quite a different jump from Apex to reading. It's okay. Oh, that's okay, Chia. Don't worry about it. I hope you have a good day, and whatever it is you're gonna go do, I hope you have fun. I will be sure to take care of your little babies. Well then. That being said, I hope everyone's ready in their little blankie and they have some snacks, maybe some cake, and I will continue our story. Oh, nice! I have cake. Cake? What? Oh, Puri, you can't say that. Not tell us what kind of cake you got. You gotta tell us what kind of cake you got. Is it chocolate cake? Carrot cake? Red velvet cake? What kind of cake? It's ube? I've never had that, but I've heard it's quite nice. Ube cake. Cakey. Oh, I could go with some cake right now. I could do with cake. Ube cake. Yeah. I want to give it a try. It sounds really nice. Yang, spelling things wrong. It's been a tiring shift, I see. It's nice and purple, I'm sure. Well, if you join the Discord server, you can send us some pictures and make us all jealous. I got bored, so I baked. It's homemade too? Oh! That's so good! Oh my god. Hey, 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 hey. Share it with us. You may share some pictures in the Discord server. Share us some food pictures. I want to see. I'm sure it's very yummy. Yes. Oh, Yang, could you put the Discord link up, please, Yang? Thank you. Thank you. Well, there's the Discord link. If any of you would like to join, do walk yourself into backstage, and you'll be able to send us some pictures of food. Thank you all so much for the follows, by the way. Let's continue this endeavor of trying to break our curse. Alright. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah, the night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which is Rumpelstiltskin. He does not sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the Marchen is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesiac Casanova was able to stay at the Martians with the other boarders, but he still seemed capable. Parfait set him to work as one of the Martians' servers. Anise protests that he remain in bed. Anice's protests that he remain in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not while knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us. The people that frequented the Martian began to steadily ignore me altogether, like I do not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Rumpel, you aren't here to flirt. But this lovely lady is unattended. You're done? Oh, I'll look at it later. Oh, I'm excited. Sir Rumpel, please, you're making me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumpel. I think it suits him. I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma. I've returned. Speak of the devil. Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had something very important to take care of. Waltz trails in after her now, carrying several boxes in his arms. Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run an errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contain very important contents. Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you survive the trip, Waltz. Thank you, Anise. So, this is our new housemate? We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We are all surprised when Rumpel suddenly reaches out and grabs Karma's hands. My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. But now, you have entered my bleak existence. I see everything in beautiful, blazing colors. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. She, na- she narrowed her eyes. She narrowed her eyes. I am Rumpel, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage. I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expected her to wave Rumpel away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent. Answer, my angel, I beg of you. Keep? Say the word and it is done. Your filthy hands off me! Ow! Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Go on, lad. Give him a good beating, like the one you gave to me. My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me?
Please calm down. Rumpel is still recovering.
What's going on? Karma is a man. Doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to. She is a man? But your voice, your face, your breasts! Where are you looking, sir? Ow! That's what you're focused on, pervert? I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorites have always been... Ah! Do yourself a favor and shut up. I never would have known, but why would he do this? Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those that can hear the music of their heart like I, it only takes a look to fall madly and irretrievably in love. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. The margin attracts all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. Alright, nothing to see here. Back to work. I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, a man? It is not fair that he's so beautiful as a woman. If the female population of Angel knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. Anise, being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Marchant boarders. We have all been invited to a private dining hall. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here?
Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch.
I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait.
But I'm hungry and I've no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come, join us. Please, Your Highness, I've made too much as usual. You must help us finish.
Very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait.
I wouldn't say were eccentric necessarily.
You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now? I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone when my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. My meals with Ophelia and her children were always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Oh, holy shit! I shifted myself to grab my bottle and my shoulder just clicked. Oh my god, I'm getting old. Thanks for the hydrating.
I'm an old lady.
Yeah, my shoulder just decided to click. Holy crap. Damn. I guess I'm kind of stiff. I haven't been out today.
Is something wrong?
Excuse me. Excuse me?
You've barely touched your food. Don't you like it? Dolores said this one was your favorite.
Clickety clack. You wanna... Just my fingers. Yeah. I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all. They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together.
Garland.
I apologize. Closer together, huh?
So, have you made any progress on how to do these good deeds, Princess?
There is no way I'm admitting that I do not even know how to complete one.
Oh, I forgot. You're not so good on the doing good front.
You're not very helpful.
Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to be good? How to do good, not be good. Oh my god.
What?
Well, that's not something you hear every day.
As in, take some kind of lessons?
If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice or teach you. It's as simple as that.
What is this I hear? The princess needs advice? Well then, she's in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I can teach almost anything. The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties. Anyone but Rumple. Anyone but Rumple. Ah, anyone but Rumple. No doubt I'd be a better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me? Ah, they just met and they're all, oh my god. From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, and all in a span of a few hours. That man broke my heart! Anyway, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess.
And I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well. I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight.
Never mind the fact that Jurian herself still struggles to be good.
What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you.
Why?
Hmm?
Why are you all willing to help me? That's what we do in the Martian. We help each other.
Lesson number 1.
Doing good means helping whenever one can. Just let any of us know if you need our help. Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anybody but yourself. This is what Mother and the last few years have taught me. I have always been alone, and it is easier that way. And yet, these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I am slowly beginning to understand what I must do. Chapter 2: The Decision. I don't see why this is necessary. Of course this is necessary, Princess. You work to show you can be useful. For the last half hour, Parfait and Delora have been debating what chores they want to give me. I cannot believe they are seriously going to make me work like a commoner. No freeloaders at the Marchand, remember? And you can't pull the princess card anymore now. Now that you're a homeless peasant. Being demoted to a homeless peasant is not my fault. If you really think about it, it was kind of me to demote you. Stop teasing her, Delora. Phantom has had a lot thrown at her already. I only speak the truth. Besides, working to live is the commoner's way of life, but at least it's rewarding. But if you do nothing, you get nothing. No food, no clothes, no bed. You are no longer a princess, Phantom. Life here at the Marchand is comfortable and you need to work for comfort. Remember that. What you do is your choice, Princess. Do I even have a choice? Not really, no. Let's see. How about cooking duties? No way. She'd burn a salad. She could be a receptionist. Then we'd lose all our customers. That's probably true. I'm right here, you know. Sorry. Do you have any useful skills at all? As a princess, I had servants who did everything for me. They cleaned my room, helped me dress. How am I expected to possess skills for things I have never done? Aha! I have found the perfect job for our Cinderella. Ta-da! Phantom, you will be in charge of sweeping the Marchand floors. What? Perfect! Even she should be able to do that. Could you, Princess? I refuse. But look! I even put a cute little ribbon on the broom just for you. It's your very own special ribbon. Oh, spoil? Spoil? Spoil what? Oh, spoil the child. Well, she is a princess, like a royal princess. Yeah. A princess does not clean. Hard-headed as ever. Don't worry, I have a fix for this. Suddenly, the broom flies into my hand. I pull the hardest along the thing. I am pulled helplessly along as the thing begins to sweep the floors. I try to pull my hands away, but they may as well be glued to the broom. They do not budge. What have you done? You should be thanking me. I'm helping you with your duties. Delora, isn't this a little too much? Oh, nonsense. The princess is learning useful new skills. Mr. Broom will teach her everything she needs to know. If the floor is dirty, Mr. Broom will come to life and start sweeping, and it will not stop until the floors are spotless. What? Come on, Parfait. We've got time for a cup of tea. But she'll be fine. A little sweeping never killed anyone. You are dreadful. Enjoy your time with Mr. Broom. Wait! Did they really just leave? Hey, slow down! The broom begins to sweep faster. Despite my protest, I am still forced, like a puppet, to sweep the floors with grudging tenacity. I can barely catch my breath after that. Princess! Parfait sent me to check. How lovely! It's so clean. I can see my reflection on the floorboards. I'm impressed. Don't even think about stepping into this room with your dirty shoes. Goodness, I didn't know princesses could be such terrifying creatures. You are aware that the Marchen is opening soon, yes? The floor isn't going to stay clean forever. Then don't open the Marchen. I do sympathize with you, Princess. It's difficult adjusting to the commoner's life. What do you know about that? More than you think. What? Oh, did I let that slip? That was my mistake. Karma just smiles at me, his eyes gleaming with a playful mischief. He is definitely hiding something. My hands are red and sore from all the sweeping I have done today. I remember the slave Anise offered me when I first woke up in my room. Surely that will help somewhat. I applied it to my hands and find, to my surprise, that it is very effective. Most of the redness quickly fades along with the pain. Is this what my life will be like if I don't break the curse? Forced to work a day in and day out? I cannot let things stay as they are. I must act. I lay down to rest. Tiredness falls upon me like a heavy, suffocating blanket. I close my eyes and feel myself shift into the darkness of sleep. Despite having slept for hours, I'm still tired when I wake. Well, that is a mood if it wasn't one. I glance back at my hands and remember the slave's effectiveness. The Slavs. Oh my god, I've been saying slaves. It's Slavs. Whatever Anise gave me really works. I should ask her to make me more. I feel like this is not the last time I will need it. I must act quickly. The sooner I break this curse, the better. The people who offered to help me are all here. Whom should I ask for? Excuse me! Not everyone is here. Where is Waltz? I want to talk to Waltz. Sir, ma'am, hello, I want to talk to Waltz. No, there's not there. Okay, fine. Who shall we go? If Waltz is not here, I'm gonna let you guys choose. Should we go to Karma, Rumple, or Rod? The man lady, the Casanova, or the stepbrother? Where to go? Where to go? Waltz is not here. Karma's interesting. Rumple? Fucking. Ozzy, you just want to torture me. I'm for sure gonna ruin your commission. No! No! Fine, fine, we'll go with Rumple. Fine. I suppose I can ask Rumple. Enough girls seem to like him, so he might have some advice. I find Rumple in between his orders and pull him aside. He looks oddly relieved. Ah, Princess, you saved me. Saved you? From a heinous overload of work. I'm pretty sure Rumple does less around here than me. At least I finish the work I am given, unlike Rumple who gets distracted by every single thing. Dear Princess, if you've called me here, then you must want to confess something to me. I'm about to punch this man over the moon. What? Perhaps you'll confess your undying love for me. I scowl at him and cross my arms. I came to ask you for advice, but perhaps I'll go ask someone else. You came for my advice? Rumple stares at me, clearly shocked. I guess it is because it's out of all the people I would ask, he probably seems the least likely. Then I will assist you, my sweet princess. What kind of advice are you looking for? Perhaps you'd like to learn how to make a man swoon, or how to stroke the embers of the heart. Is flirting the only thing that is ever on his mind? I came because I want you to teach me about goodness. Goodness? But my sweet, all the advice that I just suggested would teach you just that. Being romantic will not teach me how to do good. Rumple dramatically placed his hand over his heart. But being romantic is good. Don't you see the smiles on the lovely ladies' faces when I speak to them? I cannot imagine why they smile like that. Rumple's persistence is annoying. To be romantic and loving, that is the epitome of goodness. Show someone affection and they will return it twofold. I can only stare at Rumple as I wonder why I even decided to ask him. Yeah, why did you decide to ask him, chat? Did you just want to see me suffer? Is that it? Or you could just be kind. Everyone is kind in their own way, princess. So what do you say? Perhaps you would like to practice on me? I'm sure your smile would brighten my week. No, I'm certain of it. I have work. I quickly turn and leave before Rumple can continue. If I have to be romantic to earn a good deed, I'd rather be cursed like this forever. I stare in horror at the floor. Gravel and sand are embedded between the floorboards. The wood beneath my feet is covered in thick muck. Hey, it's the broom. Oh no. You know what? I think the broom is actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie here. The broom is adorable. The attitude of it. It's just like, I just want to clean. I just want a clean floor. It's precious. Stop! I never thought I'd see this. The princess is actually sweeping. I'd say it's more like the broom is sweeping and the princess is just along for the ride. Lady Parfait, your orders have arrived. Where should I put them? At the back, please. Thank you. I glare at Garland as he begins to move. You! You are dirtying the floor! Sorry. Garland dashes across the floor with long steps to attempt to leave as few footprints as possible. This was Dolores doing, wasn't it? Is it obvious? It has witch having fun written all over it. I need water. Wow, completely spotless. You're the worst. Don't be mad at the broom, princess. It is only trying to help. Oh, thanks for the hydrate there, Yang. It is doing nothing but making my life miserable. Lady Parfait, I must speak with you. I look up at the witch that has just entered. She is a regular in the marchen, and according to Parfait and Delora, is a good witch. She orders tea from here from time to time. She has mud on her shoes. Why is she glaring at me like that? I believe it's because of your shoes, dear. I have just cleaned the floor. Oh no, I'm sorry. I will clean up after myself right away. Good. The princess is something else. I've never seen a witch so frightened I've never seen a witch so frightened of someone before. Yeah. The witch hurriedly cleans up the tracks she made coming in before going to speak with Parfait. Even though Parfait says that Delora and this witch is good, I do not trust her judgment. Especially not when she considers Delora, who ruined my life, a good person. I put the broom back to its resting place before double-checking my work. Now that I'm done, I can continue to work on breaking my curse. Whom should I ask for help today? Let's not go for Rumple again, shall we? You know what? Sure, let's ask Stepbrother for help. Let's ask him for help. I glance over at Rod as he enters the tavern. This was almost perfect timing. I heard from Parfait that Rod doesn't intend to break his curse, yet here he is again. Rod must sense my eyes on him, because the minute he walks in, he turns to look at me. His expression is as cold and unmoving as always. He pointedly leaves the tavern area and enters the reception. I follow after him. I told you to find someone else. What can I do to make you stop hating me? What? You said that whatever I have done to you and your family was bad. So, if I reverse that, I might get a good deed. You truly don't understand how goodness works, do you? I would not be asking you if I did. Rod closes his eyes and rubs the back of his neck. He looks thoughtful, but also irritated. I intend to break my curse as soon as possible, and I will do whatever it takes. And it seems to me that the easiest way to achieve good deed is to fix the supposed bad things I have already done. So, are you going to help me or not? Tell Lady Parfait I will see her another time. I read your mind? Oh yeah, because there's a delay. I guess I read your mind. He leaves the room without answering my question. I ball my hands to a fist. And he calls me the cruel one. A month has passed and I have yet to complete even one good deed. Not for any lack of trying, though. I have been asking around for advice on how to be a good person and received various answers. What makes someone good? I'd say being selfless. I think it's important to consider another person's feelings. Patience. The ability to soothe even the most broken of hearts. Forget I asked. Bravery. Loyalty. You must be beautiful both on the inside and the out. Right. Must I be all of those things in order to be good? According to Parfait, I can't just pretend. It has to come from my heart. I place my hand on my chest and consider the steady pulse of my heartbeat. It will not be easy. I close my eyes, thinking of all the possible ways I might be able to break my curse. But in the end, my mind is blank. Mother, what am I supposed to do? A dream? Your personal feelings are nothing but a weakness for others to exploit. That is why you do not show them. You only show them that you are strong. Yes, Mother. You must not let false kindness deceive you. People will use niceties to trick you into exploiting your weak emotions. But you can trust me. I will never hurt you. I will never lie to you. I am all you need. I love you.
I love you too, Mother.
Ozzy's already on that. Ozzy's already on it. Holy crap. How are those lessons of yours going? I hope you're not giving anyone a difficult time. I am the only one having a difficult time.
Have you tried pairing up with someone?
Pairing up?
Some of the people in the tavern pair up to assist each other. 2 heads are better than 1, as they say.
It's not a bad idea, but the problem is with her. Who's going to volunteer to pair up with the Ice Princess? She has a point. People may not glare at me anymore, but it does not escape me that I'm still disliked.
Most of the boarders in the margin volunteered to help her, remember? And I haven't heard any of them retract their offers.
It is only a matter of time.
Stop it, Delora.
It's your choice, Princess. Pairing up is the only suggestion. Oh, that was Parfait. Oh, I thought that was Delora. Fuck. Would pairing up with someone really help me break my curse? What if they end up being an annoyance instead?
Princess? Excuse me, Princess? I'm sorry for disturbing you, but you've just been staring at your tray and the customer is waiting for his order.
Of course. Delora has me helping a niece today. The merchant is unexpectedly busy and they cannot keep up with all the customers.
Stop daydreaming. Food doesn't deliver itself.
I do not need you to tell me that. I stretch out on my bed. The stiff mattress does little to soothe my aching muscles. I was on my feet the entire day, struggling to keep up with the steady stream of people that came into the margin. I have never seen the margin this busy. I roll onto my stomach and bury my face into my pillows. My arms and legs protest the movement. I refuse to live this type of life much longer. I need to break this curse as soon as possible.
Why don't you pair up with someone?
Pairing up might not be such a bad idea. Oh, this is where we choose the roots. No! What? Why is that locked? No! Oh my god, no. Okay. Alright, we have to... Oh my god, no. I can't pick him. Alright. This is the one time you guys are participating. Don't laugh at me! What the fuck? Karma, Rumble, and I'll give you guys 2 minutes. There we go. That's the thing. Smile, I'm crying. They don't want me to do it. They don't want me to pair up with the one I want. While you guys are busy doing that, I'm just gonna have some mangoes because my stomach is protesting that I didn't have enough food. And there's a pole there. Ozzy, there's a pole there. I'll leave the choice up to you guys. You guys have 1 minute left. God Jesus, these mangoes are sour. Let's just satiate my hunger for a little bit. Is it me? Nom, nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. We got a few seconds left on the pole. We got a few seconds left on the pole. I swear to God, if it's a 50-50, guys, I'm gonna cry. It's a... Okay. It's a 50-50. So this is how we're gonna do it. I assume you voted for Karma, then Smile. And Ozzy, you obviously voted for Rumple. So, on the count of 1, so I'm gonna count from 3, so I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1. On that note, whoever I see type their chosen one's name first, so whoever hits enter faster, I will choose that one. Right? Okay, you guys ready? Type out your names. I'll give you some time. I'll give you some time to type it out. Right? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Chapter 3, The Flatterer. Okay. I do not know. Oh my god. Alright. I do not know why the first person that popped into my mind was Rumple. Just because he puts a smile on ladies' faces with his flirting does not mean he can help me do a good deed. And yet, here I am. I find Rumple on break, surrounded by a few giggling ladies. His hands make dramatic sweeping gestures as he showers them with compliments. And you, my sweets, are like sunshine peeking through the clouds on a dark day. You litter the ground with so much golden light and make every flower reach towards your warmth. On second thought, maybe I should reconsider. Princess! Rumple noticed me, however, and immediately waves me over. He is just going to insist I come back He's just going to insist I come back. If there is one thing I learned about Rumple is that he is persistent. Why do you look so surprised? I assumed you would just walk away like you always do. But I can take this as a good sign, yes? You really did want to see me, princess. The silent treatment only makes this all the more mysterious, princess. And the mysterious is always exciting. What is he rambling about now?
Rumple, why would you deal with someone like her?
What? Phantom is like a budding flower, and you do your. I want to do my best to help her bloom into whatever that I can. You have come to me for advice, right? How did he know? The look of shock in your face is adorable, and so absolutely satisfying. It seems I hit the nail right on the head.
Rumple, she's obviously too stubborn to admit that she needs your help.
Thanks for the hydrate again, Yang. These women are infuriating. Rumple leans a little closer to me, and suddenly he is whispering in my ear. Let me tell you something, princess. Making a person happy just to see them smile is definitely a good deed. Oh, okay. Good night, Yang. Sleep well. It is almost midnight, so good night. I hope you rest well. Huh? Making someone feel important is never a disservice. What do you think? I'm pretty knowledgeable, aren't I? All he ever talks about is doting on people, flirting with them, and making them smile. Rumple continues to talk, which is why I will make an excellent partner. I take a step back. Rumple is now looking at me with a triumphant smile. How did you? I am very perceptive, princess. You overheard my conversation with Parfait? She told me about it. She did? Only briefly. So, you're not perceptive at all? Princess, you cannot see it, but I am drowning in my own tears. He just assumed I was going to be partners with him, which is very annoying. And with that, we leave this on a cliffhanger! You thought I was going to continue. The 3-hour mark has finally hit. Finally? Well, it is unfortunately hit. That does mean that it's almost time for me to go to bed. But that also means that it is time for us to say goodbye for the day. Don't worry, I will be back tomorrow with more stuff. As I said, oh fuck, I can't speak. As I said, tomorrow we'll be doing something a little different. We'll be starting at 4, as scheduled. And then around 6 p.m. for me, I will be putting you guys in the BRB screen. And we'll be doing a Galler's learning program. I'm not sure how long that will be, but hopefully it won't take too long. And I'll be back shortly, right? Okay, so thank you, Little Thieves, so much for coming to today's stream. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We're gonna hunt for somebody to raid now, and while I'm doing that, if you're not already in the Discord server, do join the Discord server. Follow me on all my socials if you're so inclined. And here is your raid message, everybody. And for those of you who do not have that emote, don't worry. There is your raid message. I hope you guys enjoyed me reading. I figured that since I'm able to read this for 3 hours straight, I should be able to do our reading sessions for 3 hours straight. Right? Right? That's how it works, right? Alright, let's see who's online and who we haven't raided so that we can raid some new people. Let's see from my raid list who is here and who is not. Oh, you know what? We could raid Milsey. So I am Milsey's mod, and they have made a return to VTubing. They are currently playing Genshin at the moment. So do play nice, do be nice. They are very adorable. So they are adorable. Do give them some love. And thank you all once again so much for coming, and I'll see you, my little thieves, in the next one. Bye!